Welcome to Card Player TV's Online Zone. I'm your host, Julio Rodriguez, and I'm joined on the phone by Adam, csimmsux Geyer. How you doing, Adam?
Pretty good. How are you?
Much better than the first time, I'm sure. Now, Adam, you are in an elite company with Yuval Bronstein as one of the only two three-time F-Tops winners. That's got to make you feel proud.
Yeah, it does. It's a whole lot of really good players played that, and I'm fortunate to have won three of them.
Now, you are obviously a little busier than most because you travel the live circuit as well, so you don't quite get the volume in. That's got to speak pretty highly for the ability to just take down these three tournaments in general. I mean, I know you play casually online, but not nearly the amount that some of the OPOY leaders have done.
Right, yeah. They certainly play like every day for, just a ton, and I'm just not willing to give up all my free time to
Now, what do you
play.
do with that free time besides
I
play the circuit?
play in a kickball league here in Austin, and I'm actually nursing an injury right now, but otherwise, I just hang around and watch sports and try to get out and, get away from the computer as much as I can. But,
Well, I got to get back to this kickball league. How do you get injured in kickball?
Oh, that's a good question. I was just I was running home, and the guy was trying to throw the ball at me dodgeball style, and then I just got caught in the headlights and pulled my hamstring pretty bad. So I've been hobbling around for a week or so.
Oh, is that going to hurt your? Are you going to have to pull a Shannon Shore at the World Series this year?
Yeah, I might try to get him or Mike Katz to push me around in a wheelchair.
Now, speaking of Shannon, and actually the whole rest of your, I don't want to label you guys as a crew, but all of you guys who spent last summer together have been killing it lately. I mean, is there? Do you guys just still bounce hands off each other back and forth and get better that way?
Yeah, we do a good amount of that. I mean, we're fortunate to be real close and all be pretty successful, and none of us really are taking the forms and all of that because really we don't need to because we're all good, competent players, and we bounce a lot of ideas off each other and still travel around and all of that.
Is that your plan for this summer as well? Get a house together and just go after it?
Yeah, well, me, Shanna, and Mike are gonna be renting a condo together, and a couple of the other guys have all moved out to Vegas and have their own places now, so they're just gonna be living on their own with their girls.
Like Eric and Cody and that other guy I always forget that he always yells at me.
Yeah,
for.
Justin Young's around now. Oh, Jerry.
No, I'm talking about Jerry. I know Justin. Jerry.
Oh, yeah. Jerry, I don't know, he's in Thailand or Bangladesh or Washington or something now. He's kind of off the map. We don't know.
All right. Well, I got to bring up live play because you obviously have killed it in the big events online, but you've run into some pretty terrible luck when it comes to live play. I mean, you were a safe turn and river card away from being in a great position to take down the PCA this year. I don't mean to bring up bad memories, but...
Yeah, that's no problem. Yeah, I mean, that was pretty easily the worst beat of my life. Because not statistically or whatever, but that was basically $1 million in equity, which obviously hurt, but I don't know, it happens.
Now, for those that don't know, you basically got it all in against Alexandre Gomez, who has been known to run good in great spots.
Especially in a Stars-sponsored event, it seems.
Exactly. And he hit ace-6 against you on a turn when you had pocket jacks?
Yeah, he had, I think it was ace-5 on like 10-5-3, and I bet big as a continuation bet, and he shoved for really nothing more, and I instantly called the course. He put his head in his hands, and he just inked and went crazy like I guess Brazilians do. But, oh well.
I guess it didn't help that his entourage jumped over the rail and started high-fiving him right in your face.
No, that wasn't too helpful.
I mean, you look at the rest of that field, and there was some strong players left. Kevin Saul, Benjamin Spindler, but does it still haunt you to think back and think about what could have been?
Yeah, it does kind of because I think it would have been like triple average there with 12 left or so, and especially just because first place in that whatever was like 3 million, I think is basically going to be the biggest first place prize of the year outside the World Series main event, and maybe something else. But yeah, that would have been a nice retirement amount. So a little haunting, but well.
Now I see you have kept busy online. You took down the nightly 100 grand recently. You still play the Sunday rebuys. I can tell. But other than that, is it just basically Sundays?
Yeah, basically Sundays, and then one or two other nights a week, either Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday. And then yeah, the rest of the week I basically just hang out, or sometimes I'll get into cash game modes and play around in some of the 8 game mix and all that kind of stuff.
Now, have you fully transitioned into more of a tournament player? Because I remember when I first met you, you said that you travel the tour, you play the 10Ks, you bust, and then you go clean up the cash games. Is that the same way it still is, or have you?
Nah, that's how it used to be. I used to be like cash game only player for, throughout the party poker days, and then a year or so after, and obviously the games started drying up, and just found tournaments were much easier, and just I don't know, got to a point where I didn't want to grind the cash games every single day, and just now I kind of play off and on, but yeah, I'm basically just a tournament player now.
Now, is that the same going for the World Series? I mean, do the cash games spring back up? Are you tempted not to play that, $1,500 crapshoot and just jump in a game, or?
No, I'll still basically play all the tournaments that I can, and then if I got time afterwards, I might jump in some cash games. And I've been enjoying the mixed games more lately, just because it's change of pace. So I'll probably jump into a bunch of those in the World Series.
Perfect. Well, I wish you the best of luck in this upcoming World Series of Poker. I have a feeling that the the crew will do well again, and I'd like to thank you for talking to us on the phone.
Yeah, no problem. Glad to do it.
All right, guys, this has been Card Player TV's Online Zone. I'd like to thank you guys for watching.